Hello, my techies. Welcome back. Today I am going to explain and go through how to install Photoshop um, overlays. They're really fun, super creative, but I think it has to be done in the right type of way or it just kind of looks um, fake, right? And then you have to kind of know what demographic you're going to put them on as far as like the photo. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit more. So let's just make this a really quick video because my last one was 20 minutes and it shouldn't have took that long. So, all right, after you get um, your overlays, and I got mine's from, yeah, I went to Etsy, and I just downloaded a whole bunch of them. As you can see, there's some presets on here, this and that, but today we're just going to talk about the overlays. So, all right, computer. All right. So after you purchase download, if you have a Mac, usually it'll go straight to your download folder. So to import them into Lightroom, well, into Photoshop, sorry. First, you go to File, and you come on down to Place Embedded. I believe that is it. All right. And then you go to the folder where everything is. So downloads. I kind of made a folder for all Photoshop overlays because I have a lot. So for this one, I want to show you how I put my white smoke on. So let's click on the folder. And when you purchase them, they kind of come like this. Black background with whatever you want on it per se. So I do have this one, and I have white smoke, color smoke. Let's see, which one are these? No, I don't want those. Those are more like cigarette smoke. And she's a young lady. Yeah, no, let's just go back to this one. I will do. Ooh, I'm not really feeling these, to be honest. um, we can modify the. Yeah, let's just do this one. All right. No, I don't like that color in it. All right, guys, my bad. But that's the thing, when you buy these packs, it's so many. You really have to take your time, and I'm trying to, trying to go a little fast for you guys. So let's just go back to the folder where everything is. Not color. Let's kind of go through this again. Let's try this one. All right, this isn't that bad. So once you get it, it's already ready to go. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come over here to the sidebar, and then when you're gonna hit normal, and then you're gonna go all the way down to screen, and that will blend it together. Bam. All right, so you want to move it, right? So if you want, you can rotate. So what you do, you right click, then you do hit rotate, kind of however you want. So you get this little bendy arrow. You can do whatever you want. Or if you want to, sorry, the TV is always on when I'm doing a video. So if you want, you can fully rotate clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever you want. I'm just going to put this here just for sake of the video. And then once you kind of get it where you think you want it, it doesn't matter. You can always go back. You hit that check mark. So I kind of want it more in this area. So we're going to do another one just like it. And then what you're going to do, you're going to come over here to this layer that you have. Then you're going to right click and hit duplicate layer. You can name these, but they're all going to be, it's the same thing. I don't really need to rename it. So as you can see, the one layer is already here. This is a new layer that I put down. And I want to see if I can make it a little bit more condensed, more tighter. So let's squeeze and pinch it in. There we go. Just to add some other dimension to the smoke. And then you hit accept. I kind of like that. I do. I like how it fades and then it's a little thicker. So I kind of want to do the same process. So I want to go back to the first one that we did and kind of keep it that size. Maybe I should have named these bigger and small smoke. That's fine. All right, this is a smaller one. We're going to keep it down at the bottom. And then we're going to do the bigger smoke, duplicate layer. Same thing. All right, and this is it. Yes, it's already big. So I don't want it to obstruct her face too much. Let's see how that looks. I don't like it on the bottom. Don't like it on the bottom. How about we do a little bit more going up? And I kind of like the end. I know it might be hard for you guys to see. I'll put it up here. This kind of fades, and this is a little bit more thicker. So how about we just rotate it? All right, it's not. All right, rotate. Okay, there you go. And then the best thing about it is you don't need to necessarily crop out what you don't want. You just don't put it in a frame. So yeah, just a little bit of puff smoke. Let's see what that looks like. I like that. I really do. I'm loving it. All right. So that's one example. Next, let's go to the next photo that I have. And oh, I love this one. I want to do a glitter bomb. So we're going to go, right? We're going to go back to File, Place Embedded. And then we want to find, seems like we have to go back before we can go forward, whatever. Let's see. So I have a couple of them. These are all very glittery things, as you can see. I want to use the bokeh because it's a little bit more fuller. I do like this, but let's just see. Can I just do this? Oh. I got my Mac a year ago and I still don't know how to use this darn thing. All right. This one's nice too. Let me just go and look just one more other place. This one is totally different, I think. And there's nothing here. All right. We can't do what's not there. All right. So let's go to, let me see if we like this one. Yeah. So, all right. This is nice. So we're going to go to normal. And then we're going to do screen. And something else that I kind of forgot to go over, the opacity and the fill. So the opacity will give you the density, right? So let's just take it to the very end and you don't even see it. And I know it's there, but you still don't see it. And then let's take it to the middle and then it, fades. And then this is as bright as it's going to go. And I do kind of want to keep it a little fadey, just a little bit. All right. And then the fill will kind of give you, where are we at? They're very similar, but it kind of gives you a little bit more detail, I feel like. So let's keep the fill like that. Why is it still saying 100 when I know I changed it? All right, guys. Yeah, all right. I don't know why it's saying that, but it definitely went down. So that's fine. All right, so let's move it. So I think I kind of want it to come from left to right. There's more space to the right. Maybe she can be looking at it. I still kind of like it to the left. I don't know why. Kind of like following her, right? Yeah. So for that, I think I will just do nice, just like this. I don't want it too bold, too bright. So, how about we do another one? So we're going to duplicate that layer. And yeah. And where do you go? You're right next to it. And then sometimes you have to think about what direction per se. So I know I wanted to go to left to right, but you kind of want, is it coming from up top? Is it coming from the bottom? Even if you have to play with a lot of layers just to kind of get exactly what you want. And it's always nice. Let's just go back and look at other ones that I do have. Embedded. You don't want the same kind. You want different sizes and different opacities because that gives you dimension, right? So this is gorgeous. So we're going to come back here and do screen. Wow, yeah, this adds a lot of dimension. I kind of like it long way, so how about we right click and yeah, sound like my nephew. Yeah, yeah. Wow, let me just see what that looks like. I like that. I really, really do. But I wish, now let's go back. Um, let's see here if we can change the opacity on it just a little bit. And honestly, what I just did, I just clicked on the layer that I wanted to adjust and just kind of go down to the opacity. Yeah, I don't want it to be too bright. I mean, obviously we know it's fake, right? There's no hints about that. But it doesn't have to appear so fake. So let's kind of just go back and just do the same thing. Like, don't rush, you know. As a rule of thumb, I don't really like to put it around her face because it obstructs the face a little bit. I don't mind on the legs so much. Or do I? Let's see here. Let's see what that looks like. No, that's fine. I like that on there, but I don't like this, if that makes sense. I think I want to add some more of that bokeh, like the first bokeh we did. Duplicate that layer. I take it back. You should definitely name your layers because you never know what you're going to get into. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, let's duplicate that layer. I messed up. Duplicate to layer. Yeah, I like the bokeniness in it. I know it's not a word. I just made it up. Let's rotate. Sometimes they just let you rotate without right clicking on it. So now it looks like a field of little confettis. Let's see what that looks like in total. I like that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's tiny, then it gets full. That looks nice. That's cute. I feel like, all right. I don't want to go overboard, but, and she is a young lady. All right, so let's just back up, right? When it comes to this, I don't think I would do it for my brides because it may not be something that they're into. And I just feel like bridal pictures are more classic. If I do something like this, I am giving her a good edit, and this can be as a bonus, maybe a folder, bonus photos, labeled creativity. That's fine too, but don't just be like, yep, here it is, and it's a bridal picture. That's not cool. So do you see I'm just moving it around, trying to I don't mind that. Actually, it looks like it's in the bushes. Let's see. Let's take it down just a little bit more. Just a little bit. You know what? I'm not a super fan. I don't hate it. I'm just not a super fan of it. So let's go back and put it to the fullness. And I think that has balance. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. And yes, we're done. All right. So last one. Hey guys, stay with me. I am winding down. This one's really cool. You'll love this. Before I got into photography, I said, how do they get those perfect light leaks? I didn't know they were called light leaks at the time, but just perfect lights and the bubbleness. You'll see what I mean. So of course they have a freaking overlay for everything. So yep. So these two, I know they're not labeled that, but they are. This one I kind of want to have fun with. As you can see, look, they're so pretty. It's so many of them. So many of them. So, ooh, this is nice. All right, let's go to the other folder, and these are a little bit more dewy-ish. That's not even a word that makes sense right now, but we're just gonna click. Oh yes, yes, yes. What did I just do? Tell me that's not awesome. Now let's see if I can put it on the screen, right? Okay, just let me see without the lines, damn it. All right, so this is what they do. When it's this one right here is already transparent, so you don't have to put it on the screen, but you can definitely heighten and lighten. That's cute. That is cute. That looks really like picturesque and very subtle. I think the more subtle, the better. Obviously, the glitter, yeah, it's a little bit like it's fake, we know. And even this one, it's very creative. But and so I didn't give these to her. I'll probably give them to her on her birthday. And as a bonus, like, hey, just playing around with Lightroom. Hope you like them. It's fine. I don't want her to feel like, oh, they suck and I paid for this. No, this is just a little bit extra. Uh, I'm always worrying about what clients think. Always. So let's try this one. Yes, give me the raise. Yeah. I know. All right, so let's see what the opacity, obviously set 100. Let's fade it in a little bit so it's not so there. And kind of take it right at that corner. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love it. And it's already good light on her face. I think I have my off-site camera flash. So let's pull this down because that's pulling down a raise as well. Let's see what that looks like. You can't really tell, but I think it kind of blends. So let's just do it for the whole photo. Let's just be real. No, I don't like that because you can definitely see it for the whole photo. And that obviously looks fake because the rays are not, they're not going to come down like that. So how about we just kind of do it just like this. I kind of want to cover the top too. Yeah, let's have a little crooked. Nothing's perfect, right? I think that is gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous. Well, let's just go back and see what we can do. All right, my bad. File, embed. What else do we have that could be kind of cute? What is this? I just want to see what this is because I haven't played with this pack yet. It's nice. That's cool. It doesn't really do anything for the photo. I think this is awesome just the way it is. I'm kind of tempted to add a little bit of, wait, I'm sorry. I don't know why my Mac does that. To add a little bit of bokeh in the glitter. Let's just see. Let's just see. And honestly, guys, I know you're going to think like, oh my God, this video is so long. But I honestly, like, this is true real time. You see these great photos. It's not done in one setting. It's not done in 5 minutes unless you're just a super, super pro. But even still, every video, I'm sorry, every photo, every idea, they're all different. So take it, don't rush it. Take your time. All right, and then we're going to end off on this because this is longer than I wanted it to. Oh, this is a little sporadic. Let's look at that one. First, let's move it over. Where do I want this before I even think about it? I don't want to overdo it. How about we do it at the bottom? I think that's kind of cool at the bottom. Let's do the screen. Yeah, all right, bam. We're going to do that at the bottom. And honestly, we could rotate. Well, just delete. Yeah, just do that. I probably have to do 2 layers. So that's fine like that, but we want to duplicate it again. Just to give, all right, where you go? Here you go. And you don't want it to look the same, right? So you don't want to kind of put it here. So you see these high peaks, it's the same, obviously. So you want to rotate a little bit. We all know it's fake. This right here, I don't know. This kind of looks a little real. I'm just saying. But rotate yourself, darn it. All right. No, I want to rotate you. All right, whatever. That's not that bad anyway. And then I think I'm going to do one more for the middle. One more for the middle. One more for the middle. Duplicate the layer. And then hit OK. Then go in the middle to the... I love it. I like it. All right, so let's just go back to... This is why you should name your layers. What is what? I think this is the raise, right? Yeah. Oh, boy. Let's see what this fill... Yeah, see, that fill definitely took it down. I don't want it to be too intense. Very subtle. I kind of want this to look natural. I'm fine with this looking not natural. It's fake. We know that. But this could be All right, let's click on that again. Sorry, and just come down on the fill. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. I think that is great. And I just had another idea when it comes to the bokehs. It seems like we can. All right, let's make this smaller. And can we go up? I kind of want to create some distance. Let's see what that looks like. I might have to take that away. No, I don't. I think it looks fine actually, and I will do it the same way. Um, and kind of put it next to it a little bit. Just obviously you don't want those high peaks. Like I can see that. Erica, you lazy with your copy and paste. Pretty much is what we're doing. Rotate a little bit. Um, that's too much glitter there. And you can always move around, and don't be afraid to, really get with the opacity and the fill, because that creates dimension, and that's always a good thing. And we're done, people. We are done. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again. Please let me know what videos you want to see. My next video that I am going to be working on is how to improve your photos. And it'll be the same format. I have several photos, and it's more of a talk, not necessarily a tutorial, but I can show you the examples in the photos and why I think they were great. So yes, that's what I'm working on next for you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye, techies. Yeah, no, so I'm leaving. I am leaving. You can click away. I'm just trying to stop my recording.